Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with red, he weighed in officially 152 3/4 pounds. His professional record stands at 7 victories, no defeats, 1 draw with 6 wins coming by way of knockout from Oakland, California. Here is Damoni Cato-Cain! And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, wearing white and gold. He weighed in 153 1/2 pounds. In 7 fights, he stands perfect with 7 victories, no defeats, 6 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the undefeated super welterweight from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Eric Tudor!
Which way should I face? That way. This way? Eric, right here facing me. Right here facing me, please. Mouthpiece. Right here facing me. Mouthpiece. Okay, these trunks, they're right at the line of the belly button. I might let them work right in this area, okay? And these trunks are fine. I gave you guys both instructions in the dress room. I want to remind you to please listen and follow my requests at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both of you. Sorry?
Sergio, does this feel like a fairly even matchup, or is Tudor expected to wipe this guy out?
No way. I think it's going to be a very even matchup. Yes, I think Tudor has maybe a little bit more polished skills, but I think Cato-Cain is more athletic and probably going to equal in strength. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we saw in the last fight, Perez try unsuccessfully to rough it up with the more polished, taller fighter. We'll see if Cato-Cain can have better success.
And like I said, Golden Boy loves to pair up their prospects and sink or swim. So, right, we got 2 undefeated fighters. Let's see who moves on and shows a better future.
Well, Cato-Cain certainly has a very capable corner. He trains with Terrence Crawford, Chris.
Yeah, and you see Bomac, Brian McIntyre, part of the team in Cato-Cain's corner as well. So good pedigree there.
And Cato-Cain said that he was sparring with Mario Barrios, you know, a taller fighter, and you know, getting some great sparring like that is going to set you up for a nice outing.
You already see Sergio Cato-Cain switching stances a couple of different times. That can be effective, but if you don't do it properly, it can be to your detriment.
And we probably know where you learned that from. Terrence Crawford, one of the best in the business.
Yeah, one of the best at doing it. But we've seen other fighters try to do it and fail a lot more than succeed.
Yeah, but you know what stops that switching? That straight right hand that Tudor's throwing. Beautiful straight right hand. There's no fault to it. It's like a laser from chin to the chin of Kane. Look at how pretty it is. That's a beautiful right hand right there for such a tall fighter. And look at how calm he is, how relaxed he is, Tudor is. I love what I see so far.
Yeah, good start to his pro career. Turned pro early last year, had 7 fights in 2022. That's a pretty strong stretch.
I thought it was interesting, Sergio, when you mentioned that he looked a little bit like Arturo Gatti in the fighter meetings. You said, have you ever been cut? He goes, oh yeah, I've been cut.
Yeah, get prepared to get cut a lot if you're going to be resembling Arturo Gatti.
I tell you what, Tudor's stiffening that jab, and Cato-Cain's landing his punches too.
Stop. Nobody punch. Step out, let each other go.
I will say this, Cato-Cain has a slick-looking outfit on.
Both of them have slick outfits.
Now, Tudor's shorts look a little too big.
Nah, both of them look sharp. Both of them are looking for sharp right hands. Look at that right hand right there by Tudor. I mean, for such a tall fighter, I mean, that's like Arguello type, you know, explosive thin man. It's from chin to chin, no bent in that arm. It's just beautiful. When it lands, it's explosion.
His trainer kept stressing, we're not about the right hand. We're about that jab.
Nah, it's both right now. Look at that right hand standing cleanly.
Keep your right hand hot.
You can see how the shorter Cato-Cain is having problems, you know, breaking that distance. 3.5 inches in reach, almost 5 in height. Good body shot by Kane.
Time.
Round 2. Eric Tudor wearing the white gloves. Damoni Cato-Cain in the black trunks.
Kane going right back to the body with that left hand.
Let's go. Keep right. There you go. Let's go. There you go. Don't smother yourself.
This is a perfect matchup. Perfect matchup of
You
styles.
gotta keep stepping. Keep stepping. Double it up.
Cato-Cain has plenty of power. He has 7 wins, 6 by knockout. Oh, and he lands a nice stiff jab.
You could tell that Cato-Cain has the more explosive, fast punches, but the harder punches are for Tudor. Nice jab.
You can see the right eye of Tudor swelling up a little bit.
Tudor checking with that left hook. Haven't seen that in his arsenal yet.
You gotta be stiff. You gotta be stiff.
Switching back to left-handed is Cato-Cain.
There you go. Just like that. Keep your hands high, son.
Now, Tudor can't look to go shot for shot with Cato-Cain. He's got to keep that jab going and make his height advantage a significant one.
And Cato-Cain said that he can't compete with the height and the reach. He has to make it ugly. I gotta make it ugly. He hasn't done that. He's doing pretty well going blow for blow with a polished fighter.
Who was the guy who used to live with O.J. Simpson? Cato something. Cato, what was his name? I can't, it keeps bouncing in my head.
With the long hair.
Yeah,
Looks like
Cato
Simple.
something. Driving me crazy.
He lived in the guest house.
Yes.
It's Cato-Cain.
There you go. Sorry, back to the boxing.
A body shot right there by Tudor. He's right to the midsection of the shorter fighter. Shorter fighters hate getting hit by a tall fighter in that midsection.
Hey, this seems like a better round for Cato-Cain.
Yeah, it does. Even the first round, even though he may not have won, he was actually doing some things to set up for this round.
Nice left hand scores for Kane.
Because he has good footwork. Cato-Cain. He's very athletic. He knows how to break that distance and that timing.
Box.
You know, this might be a gut check fight for Eric Tudor, who's only 21 years old, Sergio.
I told you that before the first round started. It was going to be. We're going to see what Tudor has because Cato-Cain will push him. No one wants to lose their 0. No one wants to get that blemish on their record.
Nice flurry from Tudor, who signed a promotional deal with Golden Boy back in January. This is his first fight in front of Oscar De La Hoya, who's ringside. You know he wants to impress the boss, but so too does Cato-Cain.
Yeah. Stop.
Right?
Nobody
They
punch.
both wanna
Nobody
do some
punch. Step
impressing,
away.
and,
Stop at the bell, both of you.
Like I said,
Box.
kudos to the matchmaker.
Time.
Landed some good shots right there, switching
Oh!
righty.
Nice step-in jab there from Cato-Cain, and that affected Tudor.
Yeah, good advice in the corner of Cato-Cain between rounds. They said, stop throwing just one punch. Give me a couple and aim for that midsection when he gives you the opportunity.
Boy, this is an even-Steven fight right now.
Keep stepping. Keep stepping. Keep stepping.
That straight right's always deadly, though, isn't it? Right there on the money from Tudor.
Good shot right there. Good short
Pull your arm
shot
out.
by
Cato, pull your
Cato-Cain.
arm out, Cato. You're right on.
Cato-Cain out of Oakland, California. Usually a big ticket seller in Northern California. That he's here in the South. Didn't bring as many fans with him.
Cato-Cain has a creative combination selection. You know, he goes from top to gut to chest. I mean, he hits every section of Tudor. Nothing lands cleanly, but that jab right there did. And that's his power hand right there. So right now, as a southpaw, that right hand actually feels like a straight power shot instead of a jab. Really hard to decipher a fighter that's so sneaky, goes from lefty to righty, being effective in both stances.
That's it.
Come on. Push it back. You gotta push it back. Come on, be first. Be first. Be first. Lose your face. There you go.
Constantly talking in their corner is Bomac, former trainer of the year.
I love that move right there by Cato-Cain, coming around with the right hook, got an angle, got away.
Get your hand moving.
You can see that Tudor's a little bit frustrated now.
Let him go.
That
That's you
calming
holding.
and cool, relaxed look on his face is a little bit more concerning now.
to his credit, though, Sergio, not backpedaling, or maybe he should be. Would you like to see more movement from him, or do you like the fact that he's standing right there in the pocket?
No, they want him to go forward. I mean, initially, before he started training with his coach, he was a boxer. He would step back and use his range and jab. Now they want
big right,
aggressive coming forward.
Big right from Tudor.
Which is what he's doing right here. That's how you break that switching from back and forth. You really got to be adamant with that right hand and dig down to the body of the shorter fighter.
That got a big reaction from the crowd as they exchange right hands.
It's gonna be hard to beat Cato-Cain, man. He's looking sharp.
Time.
So this fight has been a pretty good one, even affair. We're in round 4, scheduled for 8. Eric Tudor had 7 fights last year, Sergio. He's cramming in an education as a 21-year-old professional.
All his fights have been in 2022, and now, you know, he's in there with the undefeated fighter that's not going anywhere. I mean, he's going to have to earn this victory, and he has to get some respect, I'll tell you this, because we're halfway in. This is a crucial round for Tudor. He doesn't want this fight to get away from him.
Nice jabs from Cato-Cain.
Because jabs like that are taking the confidence away from the taller fighter.
Stop.
Oh, and that was a big headbutt, and we've got a cut.
Time out.
We've got a big cut.
That was an accidental clash of heads.
Did you get it?
You get that from a southpaw and orthodox fighter.
I got Mark, I got a laceration above the right eye from a pretty hard accidental butt. Are you good? You ready to go?
So
you
that's not going to help things, as Eric Tudor was already dealing with adversity, but he's coming out angry now.
Hey, maybe that's what he needs. Sometimes a cut will wake you up and make you fight a lot more aggressively.
And look at Tudor, light him up!
That's what I was about to say, Chris, because that's exactly what I used to do when I would get cut. Win, lose, or draw, I'm going for it.
And he looks like Arturo Gatti now.
Yes, he does. Let the thunder come out.
And this crowd is into it. They like the sight of blood here in Long Beach.
And this is where wearing white gloves and a white outfit are a detriment, because the more you bleed, the more it looks like you're losing this fight.
Well, he's facing adversity probably for the first time in his career.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to face this much adversity, but yeah, you know, this is an education he won't forget.
But if he can win this type of fight, imagine the confidence it'll give him. And boy, he's starting to find it now, picking his spots, trying to look like Roy Jones.
This is a big round by Eric Tudor right here.
On that corner. I got to throw. No knockdown. Come here. You okay?
Yep.
You can't hit a guy when he hits the ground like that. You threw him. Don't do it. You good?
I love Jack Reese, but I don't blame Eric Tudor at all.
He was out of position.
Look, Jack Reese didn't get there fast enough. Eric Tudor sees a man's on his feet, he's going to throw a punch.
Once again, I agree with Mannix, man. I love the fact that Tudor went for it. I would have done the same thing.
Defend yourself at all times. Boy, Tudor's become a different fighter, hasn't he?
Well, he's forced to be a different fighter. He needs to get the slickness and the sharpness and the confidence away from Cato-Cain.
All right, stop. I break.
Whenever you have a fighter feeling it like that, you got to take it away from him.
Big left again from Tudor, and there's the right hand from Cato-Cain.
Time. I want the hair to say, Michael,
got one of the best
let's go, Michael.
in all the business, and
Box.
Mike Basil working on that cut, so he's well prepared to deal with this.
Round 5 scheduled for 8.
That right eye of Cato-Cain, I'm sorry, the left eye of Cato-Cain is starting to close. So you can throw that into the mix as well.
Chris, who do you think has the edge here right now?
I think it's close. I think that last round clearly went to Tudor. After the cut, he got really aggressive, really proactive, but look, I can see the judges scoring this a couple of different ways.
It's anybody's fight. That's the translation.
It's anyone's fight, but I'd rather be a Cato-Cain just by a little bit right now. I like the momentum and the fact that he already closed that gap.
Your hands are free, fellas. Work out of it. Come on, work out.
If Tudor's gonna win this fight, he has to put combinations together. He can't be settling for that straight right hand. It's not landing anymore. He has to 2 and 3 punch combinations and keep coming forward, Tudor.
The left eye of Cato-Cain is swelling, almost completely closed.
Yeah, that came from a punch from Eric Tudor during that flurry in the last round.
There it is right there. That check hook started this onslaught right here. The straight right hands are rocking Cato-Cain now. Tudor needs to really press the gas here and start putting combinations.
Both men sitting on their punches. Blood continues to pour down the face of Eric Tudor due to that accidental head clash.
And credit to both these guys. It looks like they have a lot more experience than just 7 fights apiece.
Nice right on the way in from Cato-Cain.
Box.
And Sergio, when you got a fighter that's lunging in like that, how do you counter it?
Tudor got hurt with that shot. I don't like the way his legs reacted with that overhand right.
That
You know, his knees
camera's a
buckled.
little low, Mark.
How do you react whenever you get hit like that? That's when character comes out. You know, you never know how a fighter's going to react when they get clipped like that.
Swing and a miss for Kane.
You know, if you're Eric Tudor and you clearly see that left eye of Cato-Cain starting to close, I think you've got to keep moving to his right. He's trying to take advantage, or
Stop.
to your own
Lower
right,
punch.
try to
Lower
take
punch.
advantage of that vision problem.
Yeah, you can do that, but you don't see no discouragement in Cato-Cain. He's the one pushing the fight. He's the one coming forward and meeting Tudor halfway. He's not going nowhere. He's not moving on his back foot. So you gotta respect the fact that Cato-Cain is there planted looking for a big counter.
Another close round between Eric Tudor and Damoni Cato-Cain.
Time.
And both of them looking for
back,
clean
Eric.
shots. Look at
Six,
that right
let me see
hand right there.
mouthpiece.
Both of them landed a clean right hand. Tudor
Hold up. Hold
got
up.
the better
Come
of
on,
it there,
guys.
but I'm telling you, this is a close fight. Cato-Cain
Box.
is landing his shots. I think Tudor needs to come back from behind and do something, get some respect. Sway this fight back into his favor.
That is a significant cut on the forehead of Eric Tudor. That's the kind of cut that probably will require stitches when this fight's over.
Well, if he loses, he's got to try to stitch back his career. At the age of 21, plenty of time to do that, but with 2 rounds left, this is very close. It's any fighter's fight. Tudor thought he would have a little bit of trouble with Cato-Cain's awkward style, but he's had some success.
I like the way Tudor stabbed that body, stabbed that gut with that hard left hand.
Yeah, Cato-Cain's corner doesn't want him fighting off the back foot. They want him pressing forward, walking Tudor down, being the aggressor in this fight.
Both corners want them to go forward, and that's the reason this is such a close, entertaining fight. But alternating that jab is what Tudor needs to do.
Big left hook there from Tudor.
Yeah, that was a big left hook, but it was partially blocked, and it was from the southpaw stance, so Cato-Cain was able to block it partially.
A minute left here in round 6. This has been a very good fight. A big cut for Eric Tudor and a swollen eye for Cato-Cain.
Kane returning the favor with that left hand to the gut. Man, it's punch for punch. Both these guys are like fighting in front of a mirror. They're throwing the exact same punches. When one lands to the body, the other one returns the favor. Same thing upstairs.
Oh, that rocked him. 1-2.
And Tudor's barely missing those big right hands.
You know, I like that combination of Eric Tudor a lot. Got to keep going back to it. Straight down the middle with the left, follow it right up with the right.
I would love to see him double and triple his way in with the jab, then throw that right hand.
Little slapping left hook there for Tudor. Round 7. Chris, I don't have any idea who's winning this fight.
Yeah, it's a competitive fight, and we're now officially in uncharted territory for Eric Tudor. He has never gone past the 6th round in his fight. In his last fight, Cato-Cain went 8, so we'll see who has fatigue in these last 2 rounds.
Could be 3-3 right now, Sergio.
Yes, it can. It could easily be 3-3. It's a very close fight, competitive, and I'm just impressed with the talent for both these fighters. The skill that they have with only 7 fights.
They are being battle tested in this one.
You know, the fight IQ on both these guys is just impressive. You know, they don't fall off balance when they miss. The punch selection, they don't ignore the body. You know, they're just very impressive for their young careers.
We are live in Long Beach, California. Chris Mannix, Sergio Mora, Todd Grisham here ringside.
Stop. My break.
You're
Stop,
watching
stop,
Eric
stop.
Tudor, a 21-year-old who's 7-0, take on Damoni Cato-Cain, who's also unbeaten.
Yeah, but Cato-Cain is coming off that draw with 6-1 Rashid Stevens. So, you know, I think that woke him up. He knew that he got close to losing. He doesn't want to taste that feeling again.
Straight right hand right in the corner in front of us, and that right hand buckled Cato's knees a little bit.
Cato-Cain is hurt right now. He got hit with 2 consecutive right hands right on the chin. Cato-Cain has a good jaw, I'll tell you that, because that was a clean right hand by a big right hand puncher.
And if you're Tudor and you get Cato-Cain,
there it is again.
You've got to let your hands go.
All right, stop. Let each other out.
Cato-Cain could take a punch, man. He got hit with 3 or 4 consecutive laser-like straight right hands right on the jaw.
They're telling Cato-Cain, bite down on your mouthpiece and just fight him.
Well, Cato-Cain's corner has been calling for the same thing round after round. Throw more than 1 punch, walk him down, be the aggressor in this fight.
There's some success for Cato-Cain.
Stop. Tie up. Box.
Is Cato-Cain starting to slow down here with 1 round to go? So Eric Tudor.
Last round, touch him up, step back and box.
Big cut after that accidental headbutt. Damoni Cato-Cain's left eye nearly swollen shut. It's been that kind of fight, and it may very well come down to this 8th round. Chris, do you feel that Cain needs a knockdown?
I don't think he needs a knockdown. I think he needs to win this round pretty clean. And I think he's going to have an opportunity here. If you're Eric Tudor, you've got to keep sticking that jab out there. You can't just allow him to come barreling in without showing him something.
I think if anyone needs a knockdown, it's maybe Tudor. You know, because jabs like that, it's easy to see shots like that pull your head back. And, you know, when it comes to Cato-Cain, the jabs that he's landing is making the head snap back of Tudor. Easy for the judge to see those punches.
It's a very competitive fight.
Body shot from Tudor.
Both of them landed gutting each other right there.
Cain staying in the orthodox stance. Earlier, he was a little more southpaw.
I'll tell you what, if this fight ends up being a draw, I would love to see this fight again. If they can do this 8 rounds again, or maybe even a 10-rounder.
Ooh, that one snuck in there.
Blood flying out the mouth of Cato-Cain right there.
Cato-Cain has got to find something quick.
Well, he's finding that left hand to the gut right there. It's not appealing, it's not sexy, but it's definitely having its advantages right there, because we did see Tudor slow down, but Tudor's having a better round here to finish off.
Minute to go. Big, big night for both these fighters. Who moves up the ladder? Who goes down a step? Good body shot from Tudor.
Not giving up on the body, man. A 21-year-old kid throwing shots like that to the body in the last round. Gotta love it. Oof. And Cato-Cain going back to the body.
There's a right hand for Kane, scores upstairs after going to the body. Half a minute to go. Both men seem relatively fresh. Let's see if they let it all hang out.
Good body shot from Cato-Cain there.
He's been in that body shot. Lefts and rights have been gutting. They've been gutting Tudor. And you can see the body language. He's hurt. He's been hurt down there. He's tired.
Another right for Tudor.
Oof, just barely missed the knockout punch right there, Tudor.
Fantastic fight between Eric Tudor and Damoni Cato-Cain.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards. Dr. Lou Moret scores at 80-72. Robert Hoyle and Pat Russell see it 78-74. All for your winner by unanimous decision. He is still undefeated from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Eric Tudor!
I had forgotten